Hey guys, NaeAutoWorks here, back with another video. And today's video, customer concern is this morning she was driving to work and the battery light turned on and the vehicle stalled on her. Power steering got hard after she turned it back on. Drove perfectly fine. She said it's happened in the past a few times. So, and she also says that in the mornings and most mornings she'll hear the belt squealing. So I'm gonna go ahead and replace this belt and the tensioner in the bottom. You can get it from the passenger front. Take the passenger front wheel, take this little cover off, and this is the tensioner right here. Take this little cover off and easier to get to. I'm gonna go ahead and clean this battery also, because it's pretty rough condition. You gotta like scrape into it to even get a reading. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to clean this after I'm done the belt. So let's get to it. I'm gonna go ahead and take this cover off, and I'll show you how it looks after that. It's a couple clips. Clip here, clip here, clip here. I believe there's a clip, or there's a bolt here actually that holds it. And probably another bolt in here too. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this cover off, and I'll show you how to take that belt and tensioner off. All right, so it's kind of a little hard to get this bolt off unless I take maybe the fender line or sneak in somewhere through the top. So I just took this one bolt off. It was a 12 millimeter and a couple clips, and I can get to the tensioner there. As you can see, it has a 1/2 inch square right there. So you're gonna want to use a 1/2 inch ratchet, maybe with an extension, and grab a screwdriver that you could fit into this hole right here. When you turn the tensioner, you're gonna want to put the screwdriver through this and this hole to hold it in place there. I'm probably gonna grab a little bit stronger screwdriver, but let me go ahead and go get that, and I'll show you how it looks once you push the tensioner back. So that tensioner was pretty hard to move with this ratchet, so I went ahead and grabbed my serpentine belt tool from Gear Wrench. Great tool. Here's the box right here. Let me show that part number there. Mako uses the same exact one. It says Mako, same exact box, same exact everything. So I went ahead and moved that, put the screwdriver in, and now I can get this belt off. Let's check the condition of this belt too. We're gonna go ahead and look at all the other pulleys as well, make sure none of these other pulleys are seized. There we go. All right, well, here's the belt. Looks like it was due for replacement. Go ahead and look at some of these pulleys. Make sure they don't feel like they're seized or anything. That's the power steering pulley right there. Crank is in there. Obviously I'm not gonna be able to move that, but well, the belt's off. Let's go ahead and take this tensioner off. Alright, so I got that tensioner off. It was held by a 14 here in the middle, and this right here was a 12. There's the bolts there. Belt tensioner. Here's the new belt, Continental. Got it from AutoZone. Has a 3-year warranty, so I think it'll be good. And this is a Duralast. Make sure that it looks good. Compare the two. Make sure it's the same. Looks good to me. So let's go ahead and put the new one on. Should only take a couple minutes, and I'll show you guys how it looks once everything's on again. All right, so threw the tensioner on. Obviously torque those bolts to spec. I don't remember the spec on the top of my head, but just search up the spec on your favorite service information page, all data, whatever it is. Let me throw this belt on and make sure everything's okay. Alright, so belt's on there, new belt's on there. Make sure you route it the correct way. Make sure it's not halfway off of a pulley. Make sure it's not, you know, rubbing against anything. So pulley's on there. Let's go ahead and turn on the car. Make sure it's all good. Kick in. Looks a lot better. Alright, so the belt is done. I went ahead and cleaned up most of the top of this battery. Still some corrosion there on the hold down, but I cleaned the terminals up pretty nicely. I used a little King Bolin battery tester. I do have a video on it. Co-cranking amps were lower than spec. I'm not sure what the spec is on this battery. I can't tell because it still has some gunk right there on the sticker, but I searched up on all data and I believe it was like 550, probably the lowest co-cranking amps for this vehicle. I'm not 100% sure on that, but it was measuring about like 420 co-cranking amps. So customer is not going to replace the battery right now. They just wanted to get the battery, the terminals cleaned up some, and obviously the belt and the tensioner. I believe this is a good job, so please check out more videos. I'll be having more videos coming soon. Thanks for watching.